Hi everyone, it's Rhona here, or Carmazin Rot. I thought for my first video I would start with a little collection haul. What kind of DVDs and steelbooks and things that I've bought recently. So let's get started. So these are all the DVDs, just your kind of bog standard normal DVDs that I've bought recently. The first one we'll start with is Due Date, with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis in it from The Hangover. This is quite an old film. I think it's from maybe 2010. Yep, 2010 it says on the back here. So from The Hangover director Todd Phillips, Due Date throws two unlikely companions together on a road trip that turns out to be a life-changing adventure. So I seen this in the cinema when it first came out. I've not seen it since, but I do remember it being quite funny. Zach Galifianakis, I think if you've seen The Hangover, you've seen a few of the things that he's been in, you know that he is pretty much a good bet for a funny film. The next one we have is A Nightmare on Elm Street. As you can tell, these are all still in the wrapper. I think this is the new kind of reboot of the movie from, let me see if I can find the year. I can't find the year on this, but I think it's a few years old. I haven't seen it myself. I didn't go and see it in the cinema. Let me see what it says on the back. Blah, blah. It's a contemporary reimagining of the seminal horror classic. I know this is the kind of film that will divide opinions. Like, most people would say that reimagining of like a classic horror, or even just any kind of classic movie, it's never going to be as good as the original. But sometimes I do find that the newer films can be just that little bit more scary, just due to the special effects being updated recently and that kind of thing. Like, I personally enjoyed the remake of The Evil Dead more than the kind of the campy, cheesy original, because that's what I want from a horror film. I want kind of blood and guts and gore, and yeah, so I know that will kind of divide opinions. The next one is the Zac Efron film, The Lucky One. I haven't seen this one either, but from what I've heard, it's about like a soldier. Yep. 3 tours of duty in Iraq, US Marine Sergeant Logan Tybalt, Zac Efron, goes in search of the unknown woman whose photo he believes was his good luck charm during the war. So I think basically he believes that this woman helped him survive the war, and he goes looking for her. It's probably a kind of rom-com, probably more suited really to girls, one to watch with your girlfriend rather than your boyfriend or your male friends. These three were all purchased from Tesco. I think they were £3 each. I'm sure there was a fourth that I bought as well at the same time, but I can't remember for the life of me what one it was. Yep, so that's about my kind of price that I like to pay for just your basic DVDs, is about £3 or less if I can get away with it. My next one that I have is another Zach Galifianakis film, along with Will Ferrell, called The Campaign. I have seen this one in the cinema, and I think it was really funny, mostly because of the scene where Will Ferrell punches a baby. Just, I have a bad sense of humour, what can I say? So yeah, this is basically about two senators who are kind of up against each other in the run for whatever senators run for. Yeah, it's basically, it turns into a bit of a dirty race between the two of them. This one was purchased from Amazon, and I think it was like less than £3 new, with obviously free delivery, so I couldn't really pass that up. The next one that I have is the Ghostbusters 1 and 2 collection. I've kind of wanted this for a while. You can see it's got a nice slipcover. It's kind of shiny metallic on the front. Then on the inside it's kind of like a digipack. It's got quite good artwork on it, with the Ghostbusters logo. And this is for number 2. It also comes with this little Ghostbusters movie scrapbook, which basically just has like kind of artwork from the films, I think, and tells you a little bit more about it. I thought that was quite good because I did buy this second hand and it cost me I think $1.27 or something from a second hand seller on Amazon. So I was quite happy with the condition it's in, and obviously getting that little extra kind of movie scrapbook with it, because sometimes when you buy things second hand, you know, they don't come with all the original features, which is something that probably wouldn't really annoy your kind of just average buyer, but as a collector those little things just do annoy you. So next I'll move on to my TV series DVDs. The first one here is another second-hand buy from Amazon, and it's The Simpsons Complete 5th Season. It's in really good condition. I bought this from the same seller that I bought the Ghostbusters set from. As you can see, good condition, folds out with all the discs. Ooh. Great artwork on discs. It's really good to see that rather than just a kind of plain disc. And it also has obviously your little season episode guide there as well, which is in good condition. I've been collecting The Simpsons for the past couple of years. I always buy them second hand because there is just so many of them. I can't really afford to buy them all as they come out, so basically I like to pay about £5 or less for them, which is what I did with this one. And then this one I picked up from my local CEX store. It's the 3rd series of The Vampire Diaries, which is something I've been watching for a while. I don't really like to watch TV shows on the TV because I really hate waiting like a week between episodes, and then by the time the next episode comes you've forgotten what's happened in the last episode. So I usually wait and get them when they come out on DVD or Blu-ray. Which does sometimes mean, because I don't like paying full price for them, it does sometimes mean that I'm like years behind what's on TV because I'm waiting for them to come down to an acceptable, in my eyes, price. So I haven't seen the 3rd series of this, but I do, it's one of my guilty pleasures. I do really like it. From what I've heard, this is the season that Stefan goes a bit mad in it and Elena starts kind of getting together with Damon, which I am looking forward to because Damon is much hotter than Stefan in my opinion. I think I got this for maybe £10 or something. So that's all the DVD TV series that I have to show you. Next we'll move on to the Steelbooks. So at the same time as I got the Vampire Diaries, I also got the Back to the Future, the Ultimate Collector's Edition, oh sorry, the 4-disc Ultimate Edition Back to the Future Steelbook Trilogy. So again, it's in really good condition. Like, I don't often find many steelbooks in CEX or in charity shops or anything, and when I do, usually they're all kind of like scratched and dented and things, which is not something that I'm willing to buy. But this one's in really good condition. It's got the 4 discs on the inside, but pretty basic, no kind of real artwork or anything on there. I have never actually seen Back to the Future, which I know is a blasphemy, but it's just not the kind of film that's ever appealed to me really. I know everyone's going to say, oh, you should watch it, it's really, really good, but I've just never got around to it, so hopefully now I will. The last 3 movies I'm going to show you are all from Zavvi. So the first Steelbook Blu-ray I have to show you is Mary Poppins. I don't even really, I know this is another classic, but I don't even really like this movie. The only real reason I bought it is because I like the artwork. I think the cutout of Mary Poppins is really, really nice. You can see kind of like scenes of London and things. I like the horses, and then on the back it's got the kind of the children, Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke there. Inside it's got some artwork here. It's just a 1-disc edition, and this is the kind of like disc that I'm talking about. They're really kind of bare bones. Just there's no. They couldn't even have put some like artwork on the disc, you know. I think they've missed a trick when people do that. I think it would make it just that little bit better if they did have artwork on the disc. The next 2 I have are Disney's Frozen and Disney's Brave steelbooks from Zavvi. I ordered these together. As far as I know, they were out of stock before they were even released. I got the Frozen, I think they both were about £20 each. I got Frozen the week before I got Brave, so I've opened this up. I really like the artwork on the front. I think not even having the movie title on the front, it kind of just makes the artwork that little bit better. On the back it's got everyone here, a scene from the movie. I think the snowman's called Olaf. I did see this in the movies, but I'm really terrible for remembering names and things like that. On the inside you have the 3D Blu-ray, which is no use to me because I haven't got a 3D TV, and also just your normal Blu-ray. Now, Brave is the last one. As you can see, I haven't actually opened this yet. I'm planning to do an unboxing of it later, and there's also a bit of a story behind the trouble I went through to get this Steelbook. But I'm glad that I haven't now. Like, I had a lot of trouble with Zavvi trying to get it, and eventually I had to get it through eBay. So yeah, look out for my next video. I'll unbox this one, tell you a little bit more about the drama I had getting it, and also maybe take a closer look at Frozen, just for anybody that wants to see it. So that's me for my first video and my first haul. I hope that you found it interesting. If you like what you're seeing from my channel, just like hit subscribe, hit like, maybe leave a comment on any of the films, maybe the ones that I haven't seen, like The Lucky One or Nightmare on Elm Street. Just let me know what you think of them. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.